President Obama had the honor of speaking before the British Parliament at 900-year-old Westminster Hall. He emphasized the strength of the special relationship between the U.S. and Britain.
I've come here today to reaffirm one of the oldest, one of the strongest alliances the world has ever known.
Mr. Obama disputed the contention that the influence of America and Britain in the world is waning.
That argument is wrong. The time for our leadership is now. It was the United States and the United Kingdom and our democratic allies that shaped a world in which new nations could emerge and individuals could thrive.
The president spent the earlier part of the day at 10 Downing Street with Prime Minister David Cameron. Much of their talk concentrated on the upheaval in the Middle East and the NATO military mission to protect civilians in Libya. Mr. Cameron agreed with the president that regime change is not part of the United Nations authorized mission in Libya, but protecting civilians is impossible as long as Muammar Gaddafi remains in power.
It is impossible to imagine a future for Libya with Gaddafi still in power. He must go.
Mr. Obama said NATO-led forces in Libya are making progress, and Mr. Gaddafi is under more pressure to leave.
Given the progress that has been made over the last several weeks, that Gaddafi and his regime need to understand that there will not be a let-up in the pressure that we are applying.
Mr. Cameron also expressed support for the president's controversial stand on the Middle East peace process. He agreed that borders for Israel and a Palestinian state should be based on the lines that existed before the 1967 Six-Day War, with mutually agreed land swaps. The president and the prime minister will discuss these and other issues at the Group of 8 summit in France beginning Thursday. Later Wednesday, the two leaders held an American-style barbecue at 10 Downing Street for U.S. and British service members and veterans.